Hey guys, I'm Angela, and welcome back to a special episode of Hobby Night, where I am going to be playing Battlesector for you guys, because I have been playing this off camera a little bit. I've started the campaign and everything, and I've been really enjoying it. And because I had played Necromunda Hired Gun previously, which is an FPS, which I'm not super great at, but I really had a fun time playing it for you guys and showing it off, I figured this is a game that actually falls into line with something I'm a little bit more familiar with and very excited to play, because it's a turn-based strategy game. And I've actually really been enjoying it. So I have a game started. I'm gonna go ahead and basically just start where I am in the campaign, load this up, and we'll talk a little bit about what I really like about this, about the gameplay itself, and then just play through a mission so you guys can kind of see what it's like. As you can see, we've started on Baal, and we are in the Age of Crimson Dawn. And basically, the story for this game is that you are playing as the Blood Angels, and you're taking back Baal from the Tyranids. Guilliman has shown up, he's brought some Primaris with him, and the story actually follows a little bit about, like, the Primaris being so different from the normal Space Marines and everything, and like how they're dealing with these new brothers. And it talks about how the Primaris are starting to show signs of the Red Thirst, and like the captain, who, if you go into army management, we can see him here. This is Sergeant Carleon. He's your main character. He's the guy that you start with in the campaign and everything, and he's basically who's the story you're kind of seeing this from the perspective of. And basically he's like, I wait to see if they fall, you know, to the black rage and everything and what happens, because right now he's not so sure about them. And it's really cool. I don't feel like I see these types of stories really touched on outside of the books very often, so it's really cool to see it in a video game format. So this is where you're selecting your army for when you're going into your next mission. As you can see, it kind of defaults to having you start with a couple of things. There's a section where you can put reserves, and these are the ones that are currently under your command. The point where I am in the game is, I believe we're about to get 2 new named characters, which I'm super excited for, because we have Sergeant Carleon, obviously, and then we also have Brother Artreo. And he's really cool. I actually really like him. His model's really awesome. But then we also have some of our Hellblasters. We've got, which I actually only recently unlocked these guys. We also have our Intercessors. We do have a Land Speeder, and I don't have any in my list right now, but we'll add some. Actually, I want this guy too. We also have some Aggressors. So I'm actually gonna get another Aggressor. Listen to that audio. So one of the great things, and we'll talk a little bit more about this in a second when we actually go into the campaign and start listening to the voiceover and everything. The voice acting is great in this. I'm really digging the story. We'll hear about that in a little bit soon. So I'm gonna get another one of them. I've already got my 2 plasma guys. I want 2 assault.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
So good. And I know that the mission I'm about to go into, because I've at least peeked in at it and been like, okay, what is it? I do know I have a limit of 900, so I don't really think I'm going to be able to add. I don't think I'll be able to. If I add, yeah, that puts me over top, and I think he's my cheapest unit. So that is what we're going to bring with us. Hopefully that will be good. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully I didn't actually put anybody there. No. All right, good. We're good to go. Yes, I'm good to go. We're done. We also can upgrade our guys. Before we go into the campaign, I do want to show this off real quick too. So the named characters you can actually upgrade, and as you're completing missions, you earn these points here that you can then put into their, like, basically stats and everything, and unlock abilities that can both affect themselves or other units. Like, for example, Artreo here has something that affects the Aggressors, and he also has something that affects the Hellblasters, which I actually wanted to try. So I'm going to give him that. The cost is what's off to the side here. And then at the bottom you can confirm. If you are like unsure and stuff, you can reset, but not in between, like having confirmed them already and gone to done. That already, you know, spends it and everything. And then actually for him, I'm going to get this and this. Yes. And that is all my points, so we're gonna go ahead and confirm that and hit done. So let's go ahead and jump into a campaign, because that's basically what I've unlocked so far, is we've got our army management and how to upgrade your HQs. Let's go and breach in the heaven wall.
I could not hide my conflicts while I gave Matano my assessment. I have no doubt now that something of Sanguinius exists within these Primaris. But they move through a world not yet scaled for them. A universe not yet ready for their weight. They would have been in their prime had they been here days earlier, when the hordes of Xenos were infinite and unrelenting. Now, they clean up remnants, taking steps that once belonged to my lost brothers. They look like children playing at guardsmen. The significance of Pentasio's death was lost on the novice priest, but Matano understood the threat immediately. If a synaptic leader still lives on Balfora, then it has remained undetected all this time. A threat left to fester. For that reason, the captain has sent me to scour the heaven wall. The range is bewildering to the new recruits. A maze of shock-riven valleys and impenetrable mountain trails. With only a fraction of cunning, a tyrannid beast could lurk here undetected for generations. And then, violently. My vox screams static. Over a century's worth of instinct propels me towards the explosion. My orders are followed immediately, the rest of the detachment on my heels without question. Balfora holds surprises for us yet, brothers.
I love the voice acting. Like, that's only just one of the characters too, because a lot of the characters are voice acted. It's just so good, and like, honestly, that felt like listening to an audiobook, especially with that last sentence, because he went into sort of third person. What are we doing? The majority of the Tyrannid life forms are guileless and feral in isolation, but can be guided by synaptic leaders. These synaptic creatures act as psychic conduits for the unrelenting will of the hive mind. When multiple synaptic leaders are used to establish a fighting force, they form a network of telepathic nodes between them, directing and manipulating the lesser bioforms into hyper-organized and merciless hunting packs. Alright, well, let's go ahead and proceed and start showing you guys the actual game and everything, and how gameplay works. There we go.
Damn pests! Even in death they do nothing but irritate. The probability complex decays. Aid arrives as predicted.
I did not expect to see a dreadnought this far from the Angelicum, let alone one of the librarians. And your Primaris novices speak of wasted potential.
Ours is not to question. Go, brothers, relieve the librarian.
All right. So we are going to help the librarian out, and I believe we'll probably have some other objectives. Let me go ahead and arrange my guys in a way that I see fit. You just grab them and sort of move them as you want to. I think what I'm gonna do is this. We'll move the plasma here. We'll put my leaders actually in the center. So these guys both have buffs, and once I've set up my guys, we'll go over and kind of show you their stat line, or not their stat lines, but like what their hotkeys and everything are, which I haven't really been using the hotkeys. I've just been clicking because I honestly find it easier. But we will be showing that off, and honestly, I'm really just... There is a little bit of jankiness occasionally with this game, I will admit, but for the most part, I've really just been enjoying how board game-esque it feels. Like, I actually feel like when I'm dragging these guys around, I think this is what I'm going to do, so we'll
help
go
is
and proceed.
appreciated, Sergeant. But if those Promethean flow controls aren't shut down, it's not just the Gaunts that are going to end up incinerated over here.
Understood. We'll see to it, Tech Marine.
You got it, Tech Marine.
There is only service to the Emperor.
Alright. I don't know why my mouse is doing that. But let's go ahead and start looking at these guys' stat lines. So they have their, you know, range attack if they have a melee attack, and the named characters will have a special ability. One thing that I will say, I thought the tutorial for this game was pretty good, but one thing they didn't tutorialize is how to find out if you have characters or models that still can do stuff. You hit P. It changes and shows you who still has action points available. So this is who I actually wanted to show, because these are our main forces and everything, who we came in with. Those are extra characters that we're getting, hopefully, at the end of this mission and everything. But you see they have abilities, and I actually want to try to maximize this one, like the range on this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that. And basically, momentum is what basically builds up this bar here. And when that happens, they get basically 2 options to do some special abilities. I assume we'll probably see that when we... when we go and actually start doing stuff. I'm going to go ahead and start moving some guys. I know I need to go over... I know that I need to go over here for one of these points. So, and I think anybody can do that, because basically you can interact with certain things. Now, there are a couple of objectives within the missions that I found so far that do require a specific character to do something, especially if you're like collecting Gene Seed. It has to be Atreyu. But, no, that's not his name. I'll look at what his name is in a second. I've completely blanked on it. Arturo, sorry. So it doesn't have to be done by him specifically, but except for the one you're collecting, the Gene Seed. But this one, I believe, can be done by anybody, so I don't know if I'm gonna... No, I'll send him there. What we're gonna do here is jump pack my boys forward.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
We'll have you go there. I really like jump hacking guys forward. It's my favorite thing. I think the Assault Marines are one of my like favorite units right now. Even though I do constantly get them killed, I am sure they will probably die in this as well, because, you know, I send them probably too far forward sometimes, but I'll try to keep them a little bit more alive. Oh, one thing that is about with all the weapons and everything, they do tell you an optimal range, so I do try to get into those optimal ranges if I can, which I think that will get me there. And this one has an optimal range of 3, which I think there will be fine. I know this is not optimal, but I'm actually going to have him fire... Oh wait, I think he might be out of range. Yeah, he is. Let's have this guy do his thing then. Oop. There we go. Ooh. Oh, I forgot I gave him the supercharge ability. Okay, hold on. I have not actually looked at this yet. Make a range attack with plus 30 damage and plus 1 armor piercing, but each model has 25% chance of taking 40 damage. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't really think this validates it, but... What am I going to do? Why aren't you letting me attack you? Oh, because you're probably out of sight. That's fine. You have a little bit more movement. Go there. And now hit it.
Firing on the enemy.
Doing some work, boys. And we always want to change their facing. That is something that I have been really bad about, and I feel like it's gotten some of my guys killed accidentally when they really could have survived. Because basically there is extra damage if you get something from behind, which again really makes it feel very tabletop-esque, which is very cool to me. And so I do want to make sure that I'm not facing poorly so that I can actually hit things. Let's get you there. I have to send 1 squad of intercessors with this team. I'm not going to make this team super large. Hopefully they don't need a huge amount of support. I'm hoping that this will be fine. Because I really want to move, I think, the main force forward to help the Librarian and everything. Let's get you there. And we'll actually get you there. And because I want to, I'm actually going to have that team go that way. And you are going to jump forward. They do have a cooldown on their jetpacks, but it doesn't. It basically just gives them a +2 to their movement, which is really cool. You are not really super in range, but we'll still... Okay, you can't because you're definitely out of range. That's fine. You guys have shot. I don't believe that you have, though. And I could be using the P hotkey. That's like the one hotkey that I use.
Look past their haze, brothers.
Bring them down, boys. Bring them down. Do you have range on these guys? Not enough. Oh, you've already fired. Duh. You have not, though. Here's where you're seeing the stats, by the way. This is your action points, this is your movement, this is their defense, and this is their evasion ability. And then it shows you the health for each guy in the unit, and tells you, of course, what they are carrying. I'm gonna do it. I've never done it before. Let's supercharge this. Supercharge! I think one guy might have taken some damage. Or they might have just gained momentum. I'm not really sure if that's what happened. But that did some good... Hey, we killed some guys. I love it. I love it. Do we have anybody else that needs to... Our... or not captain. Healer. So he... Did anybody get hit? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and give everybody the buff for the next round. And honestly, I'm actually just going to move him a little bit more forward because he can't hit this and he can't hit that. He's just out of range. And no one really needs healing. I guess they could have used healing, but he was not close enough to do so. And I believe the only person left is our captain. And for him, I'm actually going to just put him into Overwatch and go ahead and hopefully he'll be able to take a little bit more health off of them in their turn. And then I almost forgot our added on characters. So let's go ahead and get some of this dealt with. So you can tell our objectives. I haven't even talked about this for this mission. So we need to deactivate the Promethean flow segments in 4 turns. I think that'll be fine because I think that's what this other, you can see in the distance there, that green glow. I believe that's the other Promethean tank and this is one of them. And we're about to deactivate this right here. And then I'm going to have him move up there to deactivate this one as well. Thankfully, deactivating and like interacting.
It wouldn't be a regular day if we didn't avert certain death, only to discover another source of certain death waiting for us. For the glory of Sanguinius.
I feel like that it succinctly describes the Imperium of Man in the 41st millennium, honestly. I do love that that the Dreadnaught was just like, for Sanguinius! Not even really actually acknowledging what his friend said. I don't want to get too close to that, I don't believe. And I want to keep them together because I know that I need to keep him alive. Because you see, protect the Librarian Dreadnaught. And I think he's my only way of healing him. So let's go ahead and fire on these, which I know your guns are going to be good against.
What needs fixing?
You don't need any healing, and you can't really... Can you hit this? No, definitely not. I guess I'm just gonna have you face this direction. And okay, so you don't have any action points left. Maybe I didn't notice that it was using the action points. And my Dreadnaught actually has 2, so we're gonna fire at these guys again and hopefully take them down a bit more. For the Emperor! Alright, I believe that is everybody. I am just going to have his facing turn this way because I feel like that's the bigger threat, and I don't want his behind facing him at all. We are good. Let's go ahead and have the Tyranids do their thing. Don't spit at me, that's gross. That attack in the last mission that was sort of oh yeah, stab him in the butt. Very good. Excellent.
I sense a future adversary.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of them. So in the last mission, that was the first time we had seen the Carnifex, and that spit-like thing, like blast that he does, absolutely wrecked some of my poor assault marines, and just took out an entire squad in one go. It was devastating. I was so sad for them. That did great work, guys. This is the first time I've actually seen the flyers. They're terrifying. I don't want to, like... Oh, okay, they do actually kind of land. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and send... We can stab him in the butt! We're gonna stab him in the butt. Why did you face away from me? That seems really dumb.
Bring me your broken and your outworn alive.
Alright, we're gonna take out these guys first with him. And then we're gonna have him do that. And then we're going to have...
No machine spirit protects you, cursed abomination.
Yeah! Look at that guy. He's almost dead. Let's go ahead and just... Oh, I can't actually heal, duh, because I already did all my action points. We'll heal him next round. We just want to make sure that they are together. I believe that's... Oh, no, I forgot you have 2 attacks. Will you kill him this turn? Possibly. Yeah! Super dead. That is great. And we're building up momentum. I love it. Do you have more movement?
What needs fixing?
You do have a small more amount of movement. Okay, so I know that basically at the end of all of these missions, because it's been this way the entire time, and I've talked a little bit with the Chaos Cultist about it because he's played much further into the game than I have, you always have to kill all the Nids. That makes total sense, because, you know, it's Tyranids and you definitely don't want any of them hanging around. But I think I'm going to try to move them to meet up with this main force that's coming forward so that they can just all be together. Because I don't know. I feel like it's safer, and we can definitely keep the Dreadnought alive that way. Now, let's take care of these guys. I actually am going to shoot them. And move them up. Basically, I'm trying to keep him free if I can and have him go last, because he hits so much harder. If I can get him forward and basically free him up from being potentially attacked, I could just feel like it's better to keep moving him forward because he is my strongest hitter. Let's go ahead and punch these guys in the face. Crush the enemies indeed! So the thing that I've really, like, I've said it a little bit, I've just been super enjoying how much of this game really does kind of feel like the tabletop. And especially with just the movement, the way things actually, the turns actually go in this game, and everything just feels really kind of visceral. Like, there's blood and gore everywhere. Like, this board is gonna be coated in just red as we go through, both of my guys and the Tyranids. It's gonna be wonderful. The voice acting is honestly delightful in this game. I've kind of said that a lot. But it's just, I really like seeing devs that seemingly care a lot about their games, and this definitely feels like one. I'm really hoping that if this game does well, what that will mean is that we will get other campaigns, because, like, it's a strategy game with only 2 playable, I think, races, because I do think once you've beaten the Blood Angels campaign, I think you can play it from the Nid perspective. I'm not 100% certain on that, so don't fully quote me on it, but, like, even with that, it still seems kind of weird that you can't at least play as other Space Marine factions, because you should be able to interchange them fairly regularly. You just need to write stories and stuff for it. And I don't know, it's so weird that there's only the 2. So I'm hoping that with, like, more support on the game and everything, they'll actually do more. I don't know if I'm going to actually move him again, because he'll probably trigger a attack, so I'm gonna actually move these guys forward and take care of this swarm, this stupid swarm that's very, very resilient. Grr. Let's not
We're the Sons of
waste that.
Sanguinious.
Bring our intercessors up, the second group, and get them to do the exact same thing. Take them down, boys! Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now you can safely move without triggering an attack of opportunity.
Always vigilant.
And we'll actually go ahead and move the tank up as well. As well as these guys. Now, let's come over here, and this is actually the main thing we need to really kind of worry about
Engaging the enemy.
at this point, is just getting to that other point and taking care of it. Oh, you almost did it. There's one dude left. Let's have... Oh, I wasted the plasma. Oh, well. It's fine. Wow, you guys... Okay, maybe it wasn't fine, because they sucked at close range. That was unfortunate. And I guess we will take care of you this way.
The sky belongs to us.
Yeah, how dare you! Get out of my sky! I wish they actually had been up in the air a little bit so that my boys could have flown up, because you actually can with them if you have them jump, which I'm going to do now just to get visual on this spot and see what else is here. Good. Nothing. Perfect.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Yes, they do.
Fire support.
Fire support, indeed. God, I really do like all of their just... I can't wait to get Death Company. I've heard wonderful things about the Death Company, and I want to see them so badly in this game and what they can do. You guys do actually need healing.
Is strong. Do not falter.
So let's get them brought back up. I have a cooldown on that. So we are actually going to have him just
They
overwatch
will
in
fear
case.
to tread close.
You guys have finished.
Your orders.
You've finished. You guys can do something, but I literally do not. If I turn you, let me see. If I turn you this way, nope. Those guys moved, so there is nothing over there. Honestly, then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to also just have them face this way and do some Overwatch in case. Let's come back over here. The plasma guns have not fired, but I don't actually think they're in range of anything. So, but it definitely looks like stuff's coming from over here. So let's go ahead and just have Overwatch going, and that is the turn. So let's pass it to the Tyranids. Why did you take damage there? Oh, were you poisoned? Speed that up because they are a little bit slow.
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
Gross. Honestly, I'm feeling really great that we've already taken out the Terran effects, because, like, the last time in the last mission, I struggled multiple times with having to restart because I kept just losing guys to him really, really fast, and it was kind of a pain. But now I feel like I've got a better handle of how to take them out, and it's just working so much better.
Directly from the Red Council.
I hear dissent among the librarians. They are concerned a synaptic network binds Balforum.
Already found the librarian. Good. Protect
course.
him. He can help uncover whatever evil is hiding in the Heaven Wall. Do not tarry, Carleon. I do not like the tone this Red Council has taken.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll definitely do that. No worries. No worries. Let's... you know what? You have 6 armor. You should be... you should be okay.
As you say.
As you say, indeed. Hit them with your power axe, sir.
Everywhere.
I love it. I really like the melee options in this game. It's just, they're pretty fantastic. Hit him again! And I like that they run towards where the, like, remaining models are on the screen. Like, it just, there's some really nice little nuances in this game that I really, really enjoy. Have you fired? Yes, you have. Let's bring you up here just to be next to your buddy and to force them to kind of move a little bit.
Victory for the Bloodblades.
And we get to...
Victory for Skyfall.
Yes. Yes. Victory for Skyfall.
Blades of Skyfall.
Where is... we're gonna let them come to us because they like to put down those, toxic like the toxic areas, and it poisons us, and that's not cool, and it takes our health away.
Ready for recon.
You can move up here so you can actually start helping the Dreadnaught. Do it.
Lining up anti-swarm firing solution.
Beautifully done. Takes care of that.
We are the
You
walls. We are the guns.
are actually... So I really like using these guys up close because they have a close ranged gun, of course, and they've got their power fists. But we need to move one more.
Forward.
I really also like using the cannons on the back.
Open fire.
So let's go ahead and... Yeah! Excellent. It didn't do a huge amount of damage because they do have armor, but it's fun to see it go off. We'll have you guys come up here and start helping. take care of them from a distance because of the poison. Nice. Alright, and the plasma. Should we have... Yeah, we'll have the plasma assist here. We'll just put a little gun line in front of our captain before we move him. That can be detrimental. Having your guys actually too clumped up can be a little bit problematic sometimes. I've definitely blocked myself in on some early missions. Are you just missing completely because you're too far away? Probably. That's okay.
The sword of Sanguinius.
Can you have your
My
jetpack
fury
available?
will be fast.
Jump forward, friend. Love it. Can you? You cannot. I'm actually going to have him overwatch then. So we've got that. Let's check. You guys can still really not do anything because you're close ranged and you only got your pistols, which kind of sucks. And you guys cannot fly. Darn it, I think I will have to do this. Ooh.
Close combat support.
I need to be adjacent. Crap, I hope I can do this next round and this isn't a problem. But let's get everybody as far forward as we can. And actually, I'm going to start having you guys go this direction because I don't think we need more than 2 groups going there. And this way, if we start seeing dudes this way, we can take care of them.
I am
I
ready to help.
am going to have my priest go with this squad. I'm so bummed. I thought I was going to be able to get a little bit closer. I didn't realize it was quite that far away. Grr. Set some overwatch just to be safe. I'm gonna have it go this way because I think there was some like indicators that there might be stuff that way. And he's going to heal
serves the will of the chapter.
no one because they don't need it, but we will buff them. And then just set some light overwatch.
Ranged plasma on your request.
Overwatch this direction.
Overwatch set.
And you overwatch that direction. Okay, I believe that is everybody. Let's end the turn. Hopefully we don't fail the mission. I don't think we will. We have 2 turns left, but I'm paranoid. Hit them! Yes! Please don't, like, fart on us. Please, please, please don't fart on us. Yes, I love when they don't have more AP to be able to do stuff. We've got more coming in off the side, which I expected. I could have overwatched that direction. I should have. I was expecting these guys to move first, honestly. But this still helps. We're going to really take care of that one swarm. Which is honestly fine. Leave my assault Marines alone!
Receiving fire.
You're fine. You're blocking most of it. It's okay, buddy. You're safe. Alright, we are back to our turn. Let's go ahead and just get rid of those guys. Look at those criticals. When you're at the appropriate range, you can get some really good criticals, and it's super satisfying to just mow some Tyranids down. Ah, so good. Okay. You, sir, please move there.
Tech Marine.
Tech Marine, move there. You are not actually engaged with them, which is fantastic, which means that they won't attack you. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get you to fire on them. Beautiful. Please charge forward and take care of them.
Sanguinius.
That one Tyranid was really, really taken care of. Ah, that's so good. Okay. And actually, Sergeant, please go forward and start taking care of these guys. I guess I could have had you run and do the attack. I don't know why I didn't. Probably because I just forgot. Look how much damage he does by himself. He's such a good lad. I mean, he should. He's a sergeant. Oh, good. Okay. Is that everybody over here? You know what? The Dread has actually taken a little bit of damage. Why don't you heal him?
We'll have you back up in no time.
I just occurred to me that I can use the Tech Marine to heal the tank too. Perfect. I'm so looking forward to having him in my team. Do you have a little bit of movement left? You do. Can you go there? And you go there. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and actually have you scoot a little bit more forward. I think that is everybody. Oh, I forgot about the flyers in the corner. Those hiding bastards. This is what I get for not moving my camera. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. We will just deal with this over here and then, oh god, I feel so dumb. Let's have you guys move here.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
These guys are almost dead, so this shouldn't actually be too bad. If they can hit them.
Heavy fire support!
Take that. Yeah! Oh! See, I love when that happens. There's a lot of really satisfying moments where you'll be playing and you're like, okay, I feel like I haven't killed anything in a bit, and then a bunch of stuff suddenly dies. Beautiful. I love that. Let's have them go there.
We're the Sons of
And
Sanguinious.
we're actually gonna have them. Can they go? Yes. Can we go? I wonder if we can. Probably not. I don't think we can get up on the scaffolding. I have no idea though. Ooh, you have a little bit more movement. Perfect. Perfect. Fire on those.
Plasma fire support ready.
Yeah, hit them. We're not going to supercharge this time. Don't want to risk hurting the boys. We don't know how many swarms are going to come in after we have taken care of this over here, because then it'll just be protecting the Librarian Dreadnaught from them. I honestly feel like I sent too many guys this direction, if I'm perfectly honest. All right, let's hope that this is... Okay. Ooh. Where is the next one? Let's look at our map. Okay, so we need to go over here, which is fine. We are heading that direction already. I feel great about that. Makes sense that we probably have more than one to take care of. What movement do you have left? You have your jump packs. I'm not going to use it yet. Just go this direction. You guys go back this way. Actually, if I use the jump pack, I've already used all your movement. I can't anymore. That is the one thing that I do sometimes forget when I'm playing this game is I'll move the guys and then I'll want to go use the jump pack and I'll be like, oh right, I already moved them. I can't actually do that once I've moved them already, which is a little bit of a shame, but it makes a lot of sense, honestly. Okay, so only one guy can get up there at a time. What is... Okay, that actually is fine. We're just gonna go up in a line. Everybody march forward.
Affirmative.
And we can get these guys from behind! Potentially. Potentially. Can you see them? Nope, they're behind full cover. Behind full cover.
Fire support.
And you guys are out of range. That makes sense. Well, if they come this direction, we'll be fine. Does anybody need healing? Still no. You know what? Can I literally not heal you because you don't have... Yeah, okay, fine. I was actually kind of hoping that maybe I could heal them even though they already were healed, but...
Battle line squad ready.
Ooh, yes. Fire at them if they move that direction. That is lovely sounding. You guys fire if something comes that direction. Or should I have them... Nope, we're gonna do it this direction. I think that was a good call. All right. And you guys will have Overwatch going this way just in case. Just in case something comes off from that flank. I don't feel like it will, just because I feel like the focus is the Dreadnaught and everything. But I think that'll be fine. Okay, let's see how we're gonna handle this, since we have other Promethean things to deactivate. I'm gonna send you guys there to take care of them with the captain, or the sergeant. He's not a captain yet. I imagine he's gonna become a captain at the end of this. I have no idea where this story is fully going. Why can't you hit them with your melee? Oh, because you've already done something this round, apparently. I don't remember you... Oh, did I move you too far? Is that what happened? Oh, no, I'm still in the same round. I just haven't let the Tyranids go yet. I'm just dumb. I'm just not paying attention to what I'm doing because I'm focused on trying to be entertaining for you guys. You have one more thing you can do, but really not a lot, so we'll just have you Overwatch. And that is now everybody. Let's end this turn and go ahead and have the Tyranids come in and do their thing. Rude. Rude, rude, rude.
I hear them out there.
That, a move where they do their little special there, has completely taken out my Sergeant before. It was really funny. I did not expect him to go down from, like, gaunts. I think that's what those are called. Oh, hello? Hello, camera? Okay, that was weird. Sorry about that. The game is a little bit buggy. Overall, I've not had too many issues with it, but occasionally the camera flips out, and occasionally the controls will be a little bit funky, but it's never been super detrimental or, like, problematic for me to, like, make me go, ooh, I really, you know, am not enjoying this anymore. It's just been, honestly, super fun to play. Can I use the tank to activate that, I wonder? I'm not going to try immediately, but that would be really, really funny. I mean, it would make sense. You could probably just have a guy get out, right? Like, why wouldn't that work? But it does seem like possibly something they wouldn't let tanks do. Let's have you move forward once. Let's have you guys... What have we got? We've got the flyers are dead, so we are definitely going to have you guys turn and take that. Have you guys move forward and assist. Yeah, because we're good there. I'm feeling really good about how, like, on top of the Tyranids we are. Honestly, in my last mission, I let them kind of overwhelm and just, like, suddenly the entire swarm was all on me. It was kind of funny because they were, they had blocked themselves in, so they actually ended up not being able to hit me as efficiently as I think they could have, and when I replayed, I actually tried to use that to my advantage, because I just thought it would be funny to fuck with them that way, and it did work, and I actually was able to use my guys to sort of block them in, and that's one of the things that, like, again, I've just really been enjoying about this game, is the strategy has just been so much fun to play around with. I feel like it feels like a 40k game. Like, it really does feel like it, and I just don't know if I've, like... I don't know if I've really experienced that with the 40k universe. Like, Total War Warhammer definitely fits the I want something strategy-wise that feels kind of like playing an actual game of, say, Age of Sigmar, or in this instance, Warhammer Fantasy, and actually get that feeling from it. And Total War sort of accomplishes that, but I don't really feel like I've seen that for the 40k universe, and this really feels like it's me. Now, I've not played a huge amount of 40k games myself. I'm actually just kind of getting more into them, but I've really liked this one. I know I've said that a few times. Oh no, go hit them. I like hitting them in the face. I feel like every time, I know they have the pistols and stuff, and they're very decent, honestly, in this game with their pistols, but, like, I just really want to hit things in the face. Ooh. Is it worth... No, I think it's actually worth
I was born.
moving him back
On Baal
this way. And we'll bring the assault group next, and they'll just finish that swarm and hopefully not get overwhelmed by something else. Because I know we've got stuff coming from, I believe, this direction. Who do we have left? Oh, you haven't actually fired. Perfect. Well, in that case, actually, friend, could you... You have 6 movement, so let's have you go there. Let's have you fire on... Oh, they're behind cover. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, go there, then. Now fire on them. Does that kill the rest of them? Ah, not quite. So close, though. That is fine. That is fine.
Got it.
You guys will just... You know what? Let's have you back up as well, actually. come over here because you're not engaged with them, so you're not going to get an attack of opportunity. That guy is honestly probably, he might run. I actually don't know if leadership is a huge thing in this. Obviously it's not for my guys because they're Space Marines and I'm controlling them and I'm not making them run. They just die. They just go until they die, as they should. But I don't know if the Tyranids actually, if they have leadership or not in this game. So it'll be interesting to see what that one dude does. I probably am going to do just Overwatch with them because I really don't see any other good thing that they can do because they're too far away. And then we're going to come over here and start moving all of these guys. I'm actually going to move him off into this corner because I don't want him to block the rest of these dudes, and I actually kind of want them to get more forward. Where are my assault boys? You guys need to jump, and this is why we like the jump packs. I'm gonna have you go there. Beautiful. Plasma gun guys are probably gonna be lagging a little bit behind. That's okay. Move you forward. I'm really surprised I'm not seeing more Tyranids in this map for how big it is. I would have thought that we would have encountered a bit more. I'm worried that we're gonna get like just overwhelmed as soon as we get to this next point or something like that, which is terrifying. I am actually going to have him just move once more to use up one of his AP. None of these guys need healing. We'll just do the buff. You guys can Overwatch there. And as ever, I'm going to have you guys actually Overwatch facing behind us in case we have stuff come in from behind. I believe that's everybody, except for apparently the Tech Marine. Has my tank taken any damage? No. Are you? You're good. Let's just move you up. Because I don't think you're close enough. Actually, we'll move you in front of the Dreadnaught. He might be the first person. If it's not them, he might be one of the people to get to the objective. And then we will simply watch this direction. Is that everybody? That is everybody. Ending the turn and letting the Tyranids go. Where were you oh, I see the poison cloud over there in the back. I don't know why I pointed as if you guys could see where I was pointing. I should have used the, you know. Yes! Beautiful. I love when Overwatch works. Oh, I did not even realize there were 2 squads there. Amazing. Could you get away from my, like, objective point, please? That's rude. Alright, there are more guys coming in. Okay, so he runs forward. I mean, I kind of expected that, but I was kind of curious to see what the AI might do. Really? Really? You did 1 HP to my tank?
The enemy waits for us.
What are you waiting for? What do you think you're going to do? More flyers. Okay, not too bad. They're going into Overwatch, which is not a problem. I think the AI might know where my objective is. All right. Now we're on to our turn. Let's see.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
We need to get
Roger that.
and start clearing that point up. So let's go ahead and move the aggressors forward. We're going to use the fists to take these guys out. We're then also going to have actually this other group move forward. Hey, brother! I do wish that they said brother more to each other. I don't know when there would be an actual opportunity for that to occur because you're not really, like, they're not really talking to each other ever in this, but it is something that I wish that we saw a bit. Will that hit anything?